also love the way Worth like grips a sparkling water. You can tell he's in sobriety. He looks like a drunk guy trying to tell you about his bets on DraftKings the whole time. Oh man, are we local in here? Yeah, make some noise. So that means y'all are familiar with the former Long John Silver's in Biltmore Village.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, or as I like to call it, Asheville's longest running money laundering firm. I don't have any pure evidence. I've just never seen anyone order from there. And the two people I saw go in there never came back out again. So that's what I'm working with. But it did get closed down after the hurricane. Not structurally. Building was sound. Business model couldn't handle it. But it's been replaced. Have you guys seen what it is now? It's a Dunkin' Donuts. No. This is a Krispy Kreme cloud, right? I don't trust it. I feel like I'm gonna walk in there and it's still gonna be Long John Silver's on the inside. And be like, fuck! And like, we're just rebranding. I'm like, you got me. Give me a number 3, at least. But I was driving to work the other morning. It was 7:30 a.m., real early, and I saw for their grand reopening, they had a live DJ in the parking lot, blaring music at the people in line for the Dunkin' Donuts. You could tell they were not there because of the DJ, you know? And I've been thinking, like, how bad is life going where you take that gig? 7:30 a.m. breakfast DJ. That feels more like a court order sort of thing, you know? You got a what?
They had to be home by 7.
Home by 7? Ankle monitor. Holy shit. We're getting on to this. Buncombe County has a fucking statute where it's like, we can't make you DJ at any breakfast restaurant if you fuck up, just so you know. Oh man. But like, the thing that caught me about that was like, do you think that's how that guy thinks he's gonna make it in the DJ world? Like, I don't think Marshmello made it on the breakfast circuit, you know? He wasn't previously omelet at the time. Oh, but that same day, I actually got attacked at work. Yeah, I'm a gutter cleaner. That's not a slur or euphemism, that's what I do for work. And I was on top of a 2-story house, and I was hanging onto the peak with one hand, had a leaf blower, and when I blew out a bunch of these pine needles, a bunch of wasps came out. I don't know if you guys know this. The worst place to ever be chased by a swarm of anything is 2 stories up. Because immediate escape means death. So you have to calmly and collectively go, fuck, dude, no! And they had to go. No, there was wasps. But there'd have been fucking stairs. I'd have kept going up as long as they fucking went. And then jumped off at the end, so it would have been much quicker. But I was climbing back up, and this one wasp lands right on the joint of my thumb. And I had the leaf blower in that hand, and for some reason, company mindset kicked in. I was like, I can't drop this thing, you know? And it stung me. And I was like, fuck, dude. So I climbed up and I sat on the peak of the house, and it did something I didn't know wasps were capable of. He didn't pull out and sting me again. He double pumped me. Yeah, he stayed in and he was like, the second time. And I was like, motherfucker. So I reached over and I grabbed him between my index and my thumb, and I showed him to the other wasps coming at me. And I was like, I hope you remember him. And I crushed him in the palm of my hand. They remembered him very well because I got stung 5 more times on the way down. Wasps have long-term memory, it turns out. And I got down and I was in the car cooling off and I was thinking about it. I was like, man, to them, I was a giant holding a wind cannon. And I just blew up their house and killed Frank. They were doing the best they could do, you know? Perspective is important. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys caught my last name when he introduced me. It is Elfers. You can laugh. It's fine. I'm roughly the size of one. I heard it all over here in the corner. Felt like my mom was over here like, don't make fun of yourself, honey. Not for these people. But as you can imagine, being a small kid growing up in the neighborhood, I got bullied a lot. Austin Elfers. And now that I've gotten older, I don't think I deserved it, but I do think it was justified. Because if there would have been a kid named John Dorfman, and he was any smaller than me, I would have beat the fuck out of that kid every day of my life. Aww. He's a fictional character in this situation. I got bullied. Fuck John Dorfman. That piece of shit. He never had to feel the wrath of childhood trauma, getting shot with a BB gun while riding to the library. Was I going to look up porn on the computer? Probably, but I was going to the library. But the funny thing is, there's a hack to bullying. Works every time, guaranteed 100% of the time, and that is if you turn it into your team. I usually get some approving nods. Hear me out. Hear me out. If a bully is bullying you, they realize they're turning you on, they're probably going to stop. But if they keep going, they're going to make you come. We call that a win-win in the getting bullied business. You stop or I come. Oh no! I've even been professionally bullied once. Yeah, I played Little League football here in North Carolina, and one time for one of our games, the Carolina Panthers radio commentator came to announce, because the Panthers suck. Okay, Panthers crap, Panthers crap, got it. Or just not sports at all, it's cool. But during the game, all my friends are getting really cool nicknames, like Chance the Man Wilson, Ethan the Hawk Walk. My personal favorite, but most inappropriate, was Quad, Get in My Belly Kelly. This was 9 and 10-year-old doing this shit, guys. I think he just forgot where he was. And so I'm on the field. I finally make a play. I look up at the loudspeakers and over the stands where my friends and family are. And over those speakers, he goes, Austin, Santa's little helper, Elfers. I've had about 17 years to reflect on that insult. That is really the best one he could have done with my name. Everything else fucking sucks. Like, at least that was positive, you know? Oh man, but I will address the elephant in the room. I do wear a lot of youth larges. Financial reasons, right? Cheap. Exactly. I got this whole outfit at Build-A-Bear. It's cheaper without the bear. But I did have to go to a wedding recently, so I needed a suit. And the ones at Build-A-Bear were too expensive. So I went to Men's Warehouse, put on an adult small, and it looked like I was going to a court case I was going to lose. But guys, I went to the kids section, make sure there was no kids around. I put on that youth large. I looked fucking good. Okay, I look like John Wick's action figure. The only difference as an adult when you buy a youth large, when they check you out, they go, you're going to wake the way you look. I guarantee it. So I have 3 suits now. So I'm starting to wake the way they talk to me, guys. Oh, man. But speaking of more bullies, do you have any older siblings in the house? Make some noise.
Hey. All right.
Fuck y'all. You know what you did.
No, he was always bigger than me. He's still smaller brother.
You're the little brother,
Yeah.
but you've been always able to get one over on her all
He's
the
always
time.
bigger than me.
Dude, fuck yeah. We need one in the win column, okay? But growing up, my brother is 8 years older than me, so we had like a good time to get a plan together to fuck with me. Not really fair. But let me paint a picture for my brother for you guys. Growing up, he had a DJ turntable set up in his room, not at Dunkin' Donuts, facing a solid white wall with a strobe light blasting against it. No poster, no friends, and he would play DMX on fast forward so it sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. We called him DJ Watch List. It's not if he does something, it's when he does something. But my parents were cheap, so DJ Watch List was my babysitter. And he's also the reason I have an irrational fear of jelly. Grape, strawberry, KY. If you spread it, you can forget it. But one day he was babysitting me, and he scooped some jelly out on his finger, and he goes, "Try the jelly." I took a step back and said, "I don't want any." He leaned in real close like a mob boss. He's like, "Try the fucking jelly." And I did what any human should do in that situation and ran away. Spoiler alert, nothing comes good out of a situation where a man that has jelly on his finger. But as we talked about earlier, guys, these little eggs, they move fast, but they don't cover much ground. So he was on my ass like back pockets. For y'all, hell yeah. For the rest of y'all, fuck y'all. I love that joke. Thank you. It stays in till the end of time. But when he caught me and it was like a dog that didn't take his medicine. He pried my mouth open and jammed the jelly down my throat. Yeah. Except for this guy, I was as bummed out as the rest of you. But that's not the worst part. That's what I thought fingering was till high school. Imagine my surprise when I hear some friends bragging about it on the bus. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that to somebody? Did you use strawberry? Oh, but I can't blame him too much. My parents are weird as hell too. They got to him at 8 years ahead of time. They fucked him up, you know? But my mom corrected my posture all the time growing up. You guys have seen this whole time. But for the rest of y'all, let me give you it's not great. It looks like I'm always about to tell you a secret, you know? But the way my mom would try to correct me, she would say, "Stand up straight and walk like you have a meat hook in your back." Yeah, thanks, Leatherface, for the advice. She wonders why I still have bad posture. I'm like, I'm looking out for the fucking meat hooks. Fuck everything else. And one time my dad, we went to a gas station, and on the way out I saw a bucket of fun-sized Reese cups. So I swiped one, because to me that was a full-size Reese cup. Score. But big mistake, I ate it right outside of the gas station, and he saw me and he goes, "Where'd you get that?" And I said, "I took it." So he drove me away from home, and I was like, oh no. But I saw signs for the South Florida State Fair, and I was like, fuck yeah, I should steal more often. Another fact about Florida, guys, the South Florida State Fair shares a parking lot with South Florida State Penitentiary. And he drove me right up to the front doors and goes, "You keep doing that shit, this is where you're gonna end up." I was 5 years old. I didn't know what a prison was. I just thought I wasn't tall enough to get to that side of the fair yet, you know? And also, now I've gotten older, how fucked up is it? They have a fair that goes on year-round across a parking lot from a prison. It's visible from their cells, guys. If you're on the Ferris wheel, you can watch the game in the yard. But I thought about it, and I was like, well, when they get out, it's probably more like a job fair, you know? Oh, so nobody likes second chances anymore. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Third, fourth, fifth.
7th, 10th, can always restart. That's what a lot of failing people say. You know? You can always restart. Get back on that horse, you know? But then I learned recently, I've been hanging out with my grandpa a lot. He just turned 94, so I'm trying to spend more time with him, you know, talk to him more. And I got to ask him about something that I never asked him when growing up. He always carries a number 2 pencil everywhere he goes. And I was like, why do you do that? I thought it was going to be something practical, like you might have to take notes or draw something. Or something whimsical, like life is like a pencil. It'll get shorter, but you can make beautiful things along the way. He said a pencil makes the perfect weapon. I should elaborate, he is Italian. And he looks like Gandalf. We call him Gandolfini at home. But this is concerning for me for a couple of reasons, because the only two people he ever interacts with now are my parents. So I have to make sure he has two pencils on him at all times. All right, guys. We're going to get your host back up here. Please give it up for Worth Osborne.
Keep it going for us now, please. All right, make some noise for the very funny Sarah Love.